History remembers Magellan, but what about the man who actually completed the first circumnavigation of the Earth? Today, we're diving into the incredible, often overlooked story of Juan Sebastián Elcano, a Basque mariner whose determination and skill changed the world map forever. Picture this, it's 1519, five ships, led by Ferdinand Magellan, set sail from Spain with a bold mission to find a westward route to the Spice Islands. Among the 239 men on board is Juan Sebastián Elcano, a master navigator from the small fishing town of Guetaria. At this point, he's just one of many, a skilled sailor, but not the leader. The expedition is fraught with peril from the very beginning. They face treacherous storms, dwindling supplies, and growing unrest among the crew. The journey south along the coast of South America is brutal. The search for a passage to the Pacific Ocean takes months, pushing the men to their limits. Tensions boil over, leading to a mutiny. Elcano himself is involved, siding with the Spanish captains who question Magellan's leadership. The mutiny is crushed, and Elcano is pardoned, but it's a stark reminder of the high stakes. Finally, they navigate the perilous strait that will later bear Magellan's name and emerge into a vast, calm ocean they christen the Pacific. But their relief is short-lived. The crossing is far longer than anyone anticipated. For nearly 100 days, they see no land. Scurvy, a horrific disease caused by vitamin C deficiency, ravages the crew. Men suffer from rotting gums, open sores, and immense pain. They are forced to eat sawdust, leather, and rats to survive. The Pacific Ocean, once a symbol of peace, becomes a watery graveyard. When they finally reach the Philippines, the encounter with local populations turns tragic. Magellan gets involved in a local conflict and is killed in the Battle of Mactan. Suddenly, the grand expedition is leaderless, its future uncertain. The command structure collapses, and more men are lost in a subsequent ambush. The once mighty fleet is reduced to just two ships, the Trinidad and the Victoria. This is where Juan Sebastián Elcano steps up. With the original leadership gone, the remaining crew must choose a new commander. They elect Elcano to captain the Victoria. His mission is no longer just about spices. It's about survival. It's about getting his men and his ship home. The two ships part ways. The Trinidad attempts to return by sailing back across the Pacific, a journey it will never complete. Elcano makes a daring decision to continue west, sailing across the Indian Ocean and around Africa, a route controlled by the Portuguese, their rivals. It's an incredibly risky gamble. If caught, they face imprisonment or death. Under Elcano's command, the Victoria embarks on a desperate race against time. They sail for months through hostile waters, constantly on the lookout for Portuguese ships. They are starving, exhausted, and their ship is barely seaworthy. When they round the Cape of Good Hope, the final leg of the journey is a brutal test of endurance. More men perish from starvation. Finally, on September 6, 1522, almost 3 years to the day after they departed, a battered ship limps into the harbor of Sanlúcar de Barrameda in Spain. It's the Victoria. On board are just 18 ghostly figures, the only European survivors of the original 239 men. At their helm is Juan Sebastián Elcano. They had done the impossible. They had sailed completely around the world. The news is astonishing. Elcano and his men are hailed as heroes. Their journey proved definitively that the earth was round. It shattered old maps and opened up a new understanding of the planet's true scale. They had lost ships, their captain, and over 200 of their comrades. But they had brought back a cargo of valuable spices and a story that would echo through the ages. Emperor Charles V rewards Elcano with a coat of arms featuring a globe and the Latin motto, Primus circumdestesti me, meaning you were the first to circumnavigate me. Yet, over time, his central role in this incredible achievement has often been overshadowed by Magellan, the man who started the voyage but never finished it. Elcano's leadership was born from crisis. He wasn't the visionary who planned the expedition, but he was the pragmatic, resilient navigator who saw it through to the end. His journey is a powerful testament to human endurance, the courage to lead in the face of despair, and the sheer will to survive against all odds. So, the next time you hear the story of the first circumnavigation, remember the name Juan Sebastián Elcano, the master mariner from a small Basque town who took command in the darkest of hours and guided his men and his ship all the way around the world, securing his place in history as the first man to truly circle the globe. Thanks for watching. If you found this hidden story of history as fascinating as I did, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more incredible tales from the past. See you next time.